Stephen Colbert. You know how bad Stephen Colbert is, right? Remember he's such a tool for big pharma. Remember he did a dance number for vaccines.
You know, 2 of those dancers are dead now with a large heart.
One of them, 3 of them have myocarditis, and one of them has a.
You know, the CDC says you get heart attacks from doing this.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Cosplaying, dancing.
Dancing causes heart attacks. Shoveling snow, watching TV.
Animated GIF images, that can cause a stroke.
That's right.
I can see a lot of danger things here.
People talking on airplanes causes heart attacks. You know that. Everything except the vaccine. That does not. So you know, whatever happened to Stephen Colbert, I don't know.
He's probably been the same blank.
I think he's always been
Whenever you fill into this empty actor of a person is what comes out. So you got funny writers, then funny stuff comes out. If you got corporate, you know.
And so now he is like a cartoon. Watching Stephen Colbert is like, wow. So that's why he was so good at doing that character, which was that wildly over-the-top asshole Bill O'Reilly type guy. It was just like if you exaggerated Bill O'Reilly, that's who he was.
To O'Reilly's yang now.
So why was he able to do that character so amazingly, which he did? It was because that character actually is him. It's in his shadow. And he's doing it now.
He can make himself believe whatever.
Go watch his show, and he just spews whatever the establishment corporation wants him to say, just like Bill O'Reilly did. He's doing it on CBS now. It is remarkable. I can't watch it. But here's what he did. Now, let's watch this. So now we showed you that the most conclusive study on masks, right? And that the whole point about masks is everybody's going to get COVID. So what do you care when you get it? Well, I'm going to try and delay it, but you're going to get it. So as soon as you get it, you're then going to get natural immunity. Do you know that, right?
Yeah, that's a fair question. Why would slowing the spread be
just get it? At first, they were afraid we're going to overwhelm the hospitals. Well, COVID, Omicron presents as a cold, so it's not going to overwhelm the hospitals.
If you went to the hospital for Omicron, my guess is you had other problems.
You had other problems. So here, watch what he does.
Tonight, breathing easy, because the White House has finally announced they plan to end the COVID public health emergency in May. Take that, COVID. We beat you. Shove that up your nose and rotate it 5 times. This has been a long time coming. I wish you could see the smiles on the faces of my audience. And I wish I could too, because they're still wearing masks.
They're going to wait till May.
And they cheered that they're wearing masks. Now, some people said that they handed out those masks for a joke, for that joke. First of all, it's not funny. So I don't think they did that as a joke. What do you think, Kurt?
Largo has an official policy that you still have to wear a mask. So I'm going to guess that it's not. Wait, who said that? Who said that, BBC?
No, just on the Twitter, I saw people saying it was part of the joke.
No, I'll bet the audience is like a Starbucks employee where they still have to wear it.
Yeah.
Where, you know, when you go, I go in there and I'll be like, why do people have masks on? Because they probably have to because of work.
So let's watch that again. Let me watch that again.
Tonight, breathing easy, because the White House has finally announced they plan to end the COVID public health emergency in May. Take that, COVID. We beat you. Shove that up your nose and rotate it 5 times. This has been a long.
And by the way, can I just say, the joke is that Joe Biden sets an arbitrary date for when a virus ends.
Well, it needs time to pack.
That's where the joke should go.
And it's May.
What? Anyway.
Time coming. I wish you could see the smiles on the faces of my audience. And I wish I could too, because they're still wearing masks. The end is near. This is a huge moment. After all the COVID we've all been through, the Delta variant, Omicron BA2, XBB.1.5, Z95, the home of classic rock. Tonight, breathing easy.
You know what they should do? Wait till the day of in May, stay up late till midnight, and then do a countdown to take down.
Okay, just so you know this, when you order tickets for the Late Show COVID-19 attendance policies, all attendees must be fully vaccinated and provide in-person verification of vaccination.
Again,
mask requirements are based on CDC community risk levels.
What does that mean? Like they have a terror alert of it?
Yes, they have an orange. You have to wear your mask today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knows about that or follows that?
I guess the shit libs over at the Colbert show. That is amazing that they still make people be vaccinated.
So when New York County is in a medium or high risk,
go ahead.
It says when New York County is in a medium or high community risk level, according to CD, masks covering your nose and mouth are required at all times in the theater, according to the website.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a joke. That's a real.
So this guy says, I'm an independent. That being said, horrible look for liberals. They look like science deniers.
Oh, why? Because they're wearing face burkas?
They are science deniers. The entirety of Hollywood requires you to be vaccinated to work.
Listen, science deniers implies that these people even know anything about science. Like they're science ignorers.
But they're science ignorers. How about that?
Like they're not, what they like is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, what I'm saying, what that guy's saying is that they were the ones calling everyone else anti-science and anti-vax. And
they also said don't read, and they took their advice.
And it turns out that they're the ones who are actually anti-science. They're the ones who aren't following. There's no science behind. Why do people have to be vaccinated? If your vaccine works, you're protected, right? And then, it doesn't work? Or, is that what you're saying? Because I say they work. They're super safe and effective. And they will slow the spread and contraction, and they will keep you from getting seriously ill, hospitalized, or death. They're fantastic. My heart swells with pride that I got the vaccine. 3 or 4 times the size.
Listen, science isn't a reading thing. Science is a lunch table that you sit at if you know the right people.
I can't get over this. People I knew all my life, since I moved to Los Angeles, I knew them all my life. In Hollywood, I thought we were the rebels. It turns out they're not. They're all authoritarian fucking go-alongs. They can't wait to fall in line and vote for...
Okay, wait, how many of them are not gainfully employed?
They still think that the Democrats and Republicans are fundamentally different. They still think that there's a difference. This is what I'm up against. You can see what I'm up against, right? But there's a handful of people in Hollywood who get it. You get it, Kurt. You're in Hollywood.
But I'm not the kind of big-time alt darling that I once was.
That you would. Nor am I. Nor am I. Remember? Yeah, I was on Late Friday. That was when alternative got to NBC. Remember that Late Friday? Remember that show? It was supposed to be based on Largo, and I got to do 2 of them.
Who was on it?
Everybody. I remember Bobcat Goldthwait hosted one of mine.
This is after Luna Lounge and all that.
Yeah, but Luna Lounge in New York. You mean?
Yeah, because I thought the big how I remember the big
that was before. So I did Late Friday probably, I don't know what year I did it. I don't know what year I did it.
I thought like alt became, when Comedy Central, because I remember there's a whole alt scene when I got to New York, but when Comedy Central started going more to like Rafifi and stuff where Mulaney was and Kroll, and then the main sense of humor became kind of like upper class, like improv kid humor, and then they started saying it's not diverse enough because those scenes are not really diverse. Usually kind of rich.
So that was 2001 and 2002. I did that. That was Late Friday.
Well, who are the people that are like working in somewhere they're going on a lot to work? Because I find it just depends on how well your business is doing. And
what do you mean?
Like how gung ho people are with that stuff is they work somewhere where that's where you should be like that, and that's what governs it. Nothing else.
I have a friend who just did a TV series, and he was talking about how somebody got COVID on the set, and he goes, "Oh, they got to get him out." They pulled him out in mid scene, and blah blah blah. We all wear masks, and I'm like, "So you all wear masks on the set?" And you test. They had to test every day to make sure nobody had COVID on the set.
Like he's a porn star?
Wait. So I said, so the minute you walk out of that set, you're exposing yourself to COVID, right? You're going to get on a subway. You're going to go have dinner. You're going to have lunch. You're going to go to a hotel. You stay in a hotel. What the fuck? What is the point of not trying to not get COVID for a few hours? What was the point of that? There is no point.
No, well, the director, you want to make trouble on a set. Like, people want to not make trouble on a set.
That's right.
They'll remain silent after being sexually assaulted, even.
That's right.
So, because they don't want to jeopardize your career by making a problem.
That's right.
You think for something like this, anybody's gonna be the one that sticks out of not going along?
The ones who don't, they don't get to audition. They don't get to work. They don't get to be a problem on the set.
You also don't get to be a fucking punk that I don't respect too, from not putting up with that. Anybody that put up with that and stuck with it, like, you're a punk. You really are.
Hey everybody, we're doing live stand-up comedy. We're going to Tempe, Palm Springs, Milwaukee, Nashville, Northampton, Massachusetts, Syracuse, New York, Cohost, New York, Hartford, Connecticut, and Washington, D.C. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.